I didn't get into the intro, but Eve actually passed the performance check this time. What is going on, internet? Jimmy back here with some more BG3. Today we are outside of Worms Crossing, and I think we might try to get underneath the prison today, or I guess underneath Worms Crossing into the prison today, and just see what's all down there. We got a tip that there's potentially a very powerful ally of the dragon persuasion that might be hanging out down there. So we're gonna go see if we can't, you know, ally ourselves with the dragon. I think that seems like a pretty good idea to hopefully take down this damn cult and fight this damn elder brain. So we're gonna do that here today. We have Minsk and Gale and Shadowheart with us, of course. And since Eve passed her check, I'm going to wait here for my gold because I want that achievement. 2 pieces of gold, really? You broke assholes. All right. Also, yeah, notice all the still watchers being dead. We did that. Sorry, not sorry. We're gonna have Gale.
Seek and you shall find me.
Do we have a Featherfall scroll to make my life much easier? We do. We have 2 of them. Nice. Gale's going to cast that shit, and then we are going to jump down here.
Most excellent.
Hopefully with our friends following us. Yes, that is exactly what happened. Let's go. All right. Okay, we're in the prison area where we helped Counselor Floric escape, and we brought some friends with us because we're gonna need them. Also, you may or may not have noticed that Minsk and Shadowheart have lightning resistance. Gale has it from his Kareska's favor, and I gave Eve the ring that grants it because we're gonna be needing some resistance to lightning damage where we're going today. It's not going to feel good. But as we head back into the prison. Oh. Okay, I guess we're fighting. I suppose it makes sense because we kind of just like
Still on my feet.
came here and only knocked people out, but they're not really fighting us. They're only, these guys don't seem to care that we're just killing their homie. Do these guys just not care? No, they just weren't in combat with us yet. Did they care that we're here? Apparently we're stealthing. Anyway, now that we're over here, there are these 2 dragon head torches that we learned from a book given to us by Will's dad, that if we cast lightning spells on them, aka shocking grasp because it's a cantrip, and then shocking grasp because it's a cantrip, the wall disappears and we can head behind it. Apparently there's another way to get in here if you have gaseous form, but we don't. I guess we do. We have a ring with it. Some stuff just hanging out there. Okay. Let's go into the gate. The gate underneath the gate. Into the wormway. There's a statue of Baldur on here. He's, of course, the man who founded Baldur's Gate.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
He's a hero.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent. Should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
I didn't rhyme.
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
What are you? Why are you in this place? I am worthy. Open the way. Examine the statue. What magic might be at work? We'll try that one. Good job, Eve.
sense neither life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to
So
speak.
curious why
only
the
recorded
Emperor
messages.
chose a chime in there. I am worthy.
Ancient Ansur, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Hopefully he thinks I'm worthy.
Incredible. How old is this place?
Probably pretty fucking. If I had to put it in numbers. Wait, that's not a number. Shut up. So in here, there are several trials that Baldur will test you on. And if you are worthy, then, well...
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
We must restore the balance of justice. So there are... Well, first off, there's a wraith. There's a judge here hanging out in the middle. And there are paintings of each of them. So we're going to have Shadowheart come up here. And she is going to cast Remove Curse on, I believe it's this one. Yep, it is the cell. You pick, you can look at it.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
So we're going to pick this one up. And we are going to walk it over to the Waiting Judgment. And we are then going to come into Shadowheart's inventory and place it here.
The dishonorable judge was banished, but judgment must still be passed.
So basically there's a story there, and it's like the one like the judge was like feeding the guy, but like he wasn't supposed to, so technically it's still like the lawful, like not the true lawful good thing to do, even though the guy like didn't deserve to be in prison. It's something like that. Yeah, basically lawful good nonsense, because lawful good means lawful stupid in this universe. So here there are flying books, which are very annoying to hit.
Can't give up now.
We hit the book. Oh. I thought you could hit the book. You can waste hold monster on the book if you want to. Or the easiest way of doing this one is to metagame it and come over here. Basically, if you hit those without killing them, I guess, you can read the book so you can figure out which one of these three is guilty. I guess we should probably talk to this statue.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
So yeah, basically one of these three in the books is telling you, or is like the one who's trying to bring down the city. It's this one.
Can take me on.
An insightful decision. The tree of peace bore lasting fruit.
Okay, and now we go to this one next. This one's also relatively easy. Make note of these crystals, by the way. They're helpful.
Might just be the highlight of our misadventures to date.
Lance board indeed. Bludgeoning is what they are weak to.
Camaraderie, adventure,
Okay.
violence.
So here we have a lance board game, and thankfully we brought Gale with us. He is an expert.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies, or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
Lanceboard happens to be a game with which I have more than a passing familiarity. Might I offer a suggestion?
Of course.
First, move your white queen to the upper right corner. Then, move her 4 squares to the left. The king can only withdraw to 1 square after the first move, and after the second, has nowhere to retreat.
Well, seems easy enough for me. So here is the white queen piece. We're going to take it and move it to the upper right corner. As Gale suggested, we'll move it right there. The king escapes there. And then we take our queen and move it here.
That king has fallen. May you always crush the wicked, be they pawn, knight, or monarch.
If you, for some reason, don't want to do that or don't have Gale in your party and didn't pay attention, you can also just cast a lightning spell on it.
And move.
And if you kill it in 1 turn, you're fine. This next room, however, can be a little bit tricky. We're going to have Shadow Hearts take the lead here, and she's going to head in.
What do we have here?
Another statue of Baldur. We'll click it. The Chamber of Courage, this one is.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage.
I recommend you take someone who doesn't really need to make melee attacks and talk to the statue, hence the reason we picked Shadowheart. Could also have done Gale, but we went with Shadowheart because that's just what we did. So this will summon in a bunch of elementals, and you have to survive 4 turns. So just survive 4 turns. Pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna have Shadowheart run over here, and she's going to Guiding Bolt this one. Eve will then take her bow, walk right over this way, and she will find an arrow of elemental slaying that we have and shoot that one. Get some solid damage. We're just gonna take an arrow of many targets and just fire it this way. We will then command grovel 3 of them. Just kidding, we won't. Really wish I knew what gave things immunity to that. Like, why is it immune to that? Guess we'll never know. Davy the Deva is going to go smite. Davy, you had advantage. I fucking hate Davy. It will target whoever has the thing, by the way. So that is something worth noting. I suppose it's because they're immune to prone, but nowhere on their character sheet does it say that. All right, so there's one hiding over here. There's one over here.
Someone hold Boo. He will not enjoy the bumpings to come.
We did it. Nice job, team. Now, just don't get, knocked prone by all the damn ice. It's kind of everywhere.
A long way to go still.
Well, all that done, that was the final trial. We are now welcomed
I'll give it a shot.
into the entrance. And led beneath sea the Dragon Sanctum. There's another statue of Baldur on here. We will, of course, click it.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose, guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
Wow. Baldur himself found us worthy. Well, at least his statue. The dragon's dead. Mansor's dead? What's the fucking whole point of this? Oh, trust me. He ain't dead. Well, he is, but he's not. We're gonna do something we haven't done in a very long time and split the party a little bit. We're gonna have Gale hang out here.
Remains of a great dragon. Clearly, not an immortal one.
You don't say, bud. Minska's gonna go here. And we're gonna have Shadowheart hang out here.
Still breathing.
The Neve, ever the guinea pig, is going to walk right up to the dragon. Well, the corpse of the dragon. He's not gonna be much help dead, is he? Oh shit.
The dragon's spirit floods your
That's one of the coolest shots of the entire game, by the way.
torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
I back these words aren't yours. Search your mind for what possesses it.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir.
Uh-oh.
Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I mean you no harm, just let me go. I never shy away from a trial. I never shy away from a challenge. I thought the trials would lead me to treasure.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
Oh.
Emperor stirs in the astral prism, then in you, calm,
The fuck do you have to do with this?
curious,
Piece of shit.
and detached.
What?
Your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Answer. It's been too long.
What the fuck did you call him? Will someone please explain what's going on? He called you Baldur? Yeah, no.
A name I once answered.
Whoa!
A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more.
Oh.
Until you killed me.
Oh. What the
Had
fuck?
you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
You piece of shit.
No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
I fucking knew I hated you. Answer the question, Mind Flayer. You owe that to both of us. This is tiresome. No.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran, and you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness, Balduran. The final tempest has come. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. This time, you will not escape it.
So we're paying for the Emperor's fucking shit again. God, I fucking hate this guy. Anyway, yeah, it's fucking, yeah, the Emperor's goddamn Balduran. Thankfully, Onsor is actually at the back of the initiative. That's pretty cool. But yeah, though, this is a goddamn dragon. You read that right, by the way. 600 HP. 25 strength. Low dexterity is pretty nice, but he does have draconic resistances. Of course, he's immune to lightning. He is immune to poison. Resistance to necrotic. He has draconic wrath. The Great Drake will unleash its lightning breath on the next creature who attacks it. I also has Unrelenting Storm. The next time this creature would be reduced to 0 hit points, it will instead remain conscious with 1 hit point left. That's annoying. He also, of course, has legendary resistances. He has all income damage reduced by 4. Immutable form, so he can't have his form changed. We already read about Draconic Wrath. There's his magic resistance, opportunity attacks, and turn resistance. Oh, is it considered undead? It is considered undead, so it can't be turned undead. Okay. That makes sense. So Eve, in a little bit of a pickle. We're gonna have Shadowheart step out from here for a moment. And yeah, you know how all of her spells are like, fucking lightning and thunder based? Yeah, that's not really gonna do too well here. We're gonna drop an ice storm as far away from Eve as we can. Like somewhere back here. No, we're not gonna waste it on the Myrmidon. We will use it on Shadowheart. Takes a little bit of damage. So these crystals are worth pointing out. If you examine them, it doesn't tell you what. Basically, when they break, if you break them, you get lightning resistance. We technically already have lightning resistance, so it doesn't really do anything for us, but they are there if you for some reason don't have lightning resistance. We're gonna go ahead and activate her healing incense aura just to have that up. So we'll be giving everyone extra hit points. We'll be giving them bless, and we'll be giving them blade ward every turn, so that's worth doing.
I won't give in.
We'll end her turn. Eve, yeah, Eve, you're kind of fucked at the moment. We're gonna have you Misty Step back here. You're just gonna Misty Step back a little bit, and then she is going to cast haste on herself, and then she is going to step out and go face to face with the Great Drake, and she is going to shoot one of her 7. Nope, we have dragon sling arrows. Where are they? One of her 7 dragon slaying arrows at the beast. It's some respectable damage, a whole 20. Gonna need a little bit more than that out of Eve. Oh boy, that wasn't a lot of damage. Davy the Deva. So worth pointing out, there are 2 Myrmidons that Onsor spawns into. They're over here and over here. I would like Davy to deal with those guys, but they aren't anywhere near him at the moment, so we're gonna have him fly up here, and he's actually not gonna be able to get in range, so he's just gonna stand here, I guess.
Recite their demise.
Gale,
On my way.
He's gonna walk around all of his summons, and he is going to use Arcane Battery to throw off an Artistry of War. Actually, I don't think that works. We might just use an Artistry of War. Yeah, we'll just use Artistry of War here. Try to get a lot of damage out on Onsor. Did not do very much, and he's going to then Misty Step back behind at this wall. Okay. Our Myrmidon will actually want to keep our Myrmidon healthy for the most part, so it might just go hang out with Eve. Does it have a range attack? Not really. It does. Oh shit! When your summon does the most damage in a turn. Well, we're gonna shove that guy off. Can Minsk actually get over there? It genuinely might be worth it. It's gonna be worth it to dash and just try to shove this guy. Like, that's just straight up a kill. That's worth. May not seem like it, but that is value, just taking something out of the turn order. We got rid of what? 160 HP with his turn. Nice, 0 damage. These two knuckleheads will probably just do the same thing twice. We're gonna have them start flying over to Onsor. I think you can probably guess what they're gonna be doing with their turns. I was gonna say, please don't take an attack of opportunity from the fucking dragon, bud. Oh my fucking god, that's resisted, by the way. Oh shit. Gale, bud, you might want to fucking run for it, pal. We'll destructive wave. Dear god. Fucking dragons, dude. Fucking dragons, bro. All right.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Useful health. That's pretty cool. I wonder what does more. So the dragon slaying arrows. So her arrows are doing 18 to 32 damage. On top of her bow shots. That did 18 damage. It's gotta be, Divine Spine's gotta be better.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Level 4 Smite just simply has to be better than that. It is. It definitely is, okay. Okay. Not a bad turn from Eve. Will Davy be able to do anything? Probably fucking not. This guy has wings, by the way. I just want to let that be known. He has wings and he's getting fucked by ice. Davy is so useless. Okay. Gale is going to Misty Step over to his friends. He is then apparently going to take an attack of opportunity there somehow. He's going to use Arcane Battery So his next spell does not cost a spell slot. He's going to cast Globe of Invulnerability. He's going to cast it right... we're going to cast it just, honestly, right on top of himself. And then we are going to have everyone, well, at least our 4 main characters hang out in it. Davey can't do shit. Our Water Myrmidon is going to Elemental Warp inside of it. And it is going to throw off Healing Vapors. I actually want to make sure... Hold on. Shit. I'm pretty sure I just healed Onsor, which is annoying because apparently I learned in that the courage trial that heals everyone. Stupidly.
This battle cry is too high for your hearing, but you should tremble all the same.
Good damage from Minsk. He's then going to jump back in here. This time it's gonna fly over this way. It's gonna death burst. That is some respectable damage. This Mephits is then going to fly right over here. It is then going to death burst. That did 0 damage. Oh, there it goes. He's gathering power.
The waiting storm is arisen.
Shadowheart is going to get into the goddamn globe.
Come on.
Eve is going to get into the goddamn globe.
Seen everything.
Davey is going to get into the goddamn globe. Okay, we're all in the damn globe. Okay, all right. Can he take damage in this state? I'm pretty sure he can. So we're going to Guiding Bolt, making sure it does not bring us out of the globe. We missed.
So much for peace.
Eve is going to take one of the dragon arrows. And she's gonna shoot Onsor. That did 5 damage. That did 5 damage. Can we hold monster? Not if we want to keep our haste. Can't target undead. Yeah, Dissonant Whispers. Yeah.
Death is but a word away.
Guy's gonna cast the 4th level magic missile just cause. Immune to force damage apparently. Oh, okay, he just has everything. Got it. Myrmidon's gonna heal us a little bit. Like, see that healed that guy, and he's not like one of us. Why does it do that?
Weep if you wish. Mince will not judge.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, if you're not in a globe of invulnerability, you're pretty fucked by that. So yeah, that fight, or the spell literally just wins this fight, by the way. It still has 300 HP left. Shadowheart is at disadvantage. Oh, it's because of this prick. Get rid of him. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, this guy is also on our globe, so he's just invulnerable. Whatever, it's fine, you can say, I guess. Eve is going to go Divine Smite Onslaught. Fuck you mean she can't reach her destination? Well, fucking Misty Step then. So we lost our invulnerability.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
He took 0 damage from that. Okay. Shadow projected ward. Even just pumping damage, bro. Davey, fly on over, bud. All right, Davey. All right, bud. Gale is going to... can we get him just like... right here? Oh, that could have been so fucking bad. I wanted to push that guy out of our globe. It didn't work, obviously. Remember, not just gonna heal again.
I'm kicking for goodness.
I love you, Minsk. So you see these little circles on the ground? You'll see what they're about to do here in a little bit. There's like 2 of them in our globe, but they don't matter because it's, you know, globe. But normally, those things are pretty annoying. You'll see here in just a moment. Big multi-attack from Onsor. And he's going to fly and land on the other side of our globe. All right. But now these lightning bolts are just going to drop in and hit anyone standing in them. And thankfully, you know, we have a globe of fuck your damage, essentially. More of them spawn. Did Gale lose concentration? Why did Gale lose concentration? Shadowheart is a face-to-face with the goddamn dragon. Fuck you mean provokes an attack of opportunity? Just hit it where you're standing, idiot.
Fall, damn you.
Well, she's going to jump away. Probably somewhere like over here.
I can't even catch my breath.
Eva's going to step out of the circle. And I think our best bet is going to be probably blowing the rest of our dragon arrows here. Eve landed a crit there. That's pretty nice. So Vicious Mockery did not work on the dragon, as one would probably expect. Davey, can you go deal with the Myrmidon, bud? Thank you, Davey.
Tale for the ages.
Gale is going to go into his inventory and take one of his scrolls of Globe of Invulnerability, and he's going to plop it right over here. He will then step inside of it. Our Myrmidon friend will walk over here. Once again, throw off a healing aura.
To glory, or glorious death.
I don't think Mince can hit the dragon and get in the thing, so he's just going to volley. Sorry, Davey. Bro took 104 damage. Thanks for coming, pal. Been nice knowing ya. Well, he knocked people out of the globe. That could be scary. I think the only real way of doing that is like gust of wind. Guess not. Well, I mean, he has fucking giant wings. I guess those could probably do a little bit of a gust. That's a good play about Shadowheart to freeze Battleground.
The only way out is through. One day I'll catch a break.
Eve is going to start smiting again. Does not have enough movement, apparently. I disagree. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well, she's gonna Misty Step back inside the fucking dome. That's fucking stupid. Their last dragon slaying arrow. Some very solid damage coming out there. Gale is going to get inside the goddamn thing, and he is going to... Why is Ray of Frost actually our best option? That's criminal. Fuck it. That will do a level 5 in case we need another level 6 cast. Why is he immune to force damage? He's not channeling. Cool. Wasted a level 5 spell. Thanks, Gabe.
Right. Let's go.
Myrmidon's gonna heal us.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel.
Minsk is going to Whirlwind. Attack. Onsor has 20 HP left. We'll projected ward it. And then Minsk will once again Whirlwind attack. Onsor is now in his final death throes. Once again, I'm sorry, friend. You deserve better than this. Fuck the Emperor. This is why Eve took up her oath in the first place. So shit like this wouldn't fucking happen. So Onsor, 1 HP remaining.
This is worth the cost.
I feel really bad that Onsor is the one that this is gonna happen to, but we can finally
Pay attention.
kill something with Vicious Mockery.
Thou necrotic stump.
Or not. Honestly, that's fair. It deserves an honorable death.
What had you done?
I wish he knew. I wish I knew. I hate him just as much as you do, bud.
I'm sore. I never thought I'd see him again.
So it's true, you're Baldur on. How could you conceal your identity from me? How much more of your past are you not telling me about? So it's true.
I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past.
You literally founded Baldur's Gate, of course I'm interested. I want to know everything there is to know about you. I just need to know if you're gonna kill me like you killed your last friend.
I killed Ansor out of necessity.
Bullshit.
The crime of being an illithid.
Bullshit.
He would have killed me first. It's like I always told you. I was just like you, an adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms.
It's such a cool shot, by the way.
Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansor who brought me home.
And you repaid that by killing him?
He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick.
So you killed him? Don't you feel bad about killing the one who saved you? That's awful. You're definitely sick. Ansor or Stelmane, do your allies always die?
Of
Leo
course
too.
I did. More so because it was Ansor. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. It came to me as I slept. A mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
So you had to get through that? Is being an illithid really worth the loss of a friend? You should have done the honorable thing. I admire your commitment to survival, but the methods are questionable. You know what? I'll give you 4.
There were no alternatives. In my place, you would have done the same. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. 2 nether stones remain in the hands of the Chosen. We must find them before we confront the Brain.
Ah, if I needed more of a reason to hate that guy, he gives me more. He gives me one every time we fucking talk to him. Anyway, on Ansor, we find a note. We will read. Dear Ansor, I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. There is no cure, and that's alright. I'm fine. More than fine. I'm better than I've ever been. So why torture yourself like this? Of course I know why. Remember Yal Tingri? You and I sailed together for months, seeking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were as sick as dogs. You never left my side, not for a moment. And even though you could have simply chosen to fly, you told me there was something about experiencing it with me, through my eyes. You wanted to share my passion for the adventure. It was, you said, privilege. The truth is, the privilege is mine. You are the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Ansor. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours and yours are agony. Doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Ansor. Fly. I know that even if I'm not beside you, I'll always be in your Baldur. Ah, fucking heartbreaking. What a piece of shit. I hate the Emperor. Anyway, Baldur's Giant Slayer is found on his corpse. It is a mighty fine legendary greatsword. On a hit, double the modifier or damage from your strength modifier. This weapon grants you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gargantuan creatures. It also gives you a giant form, which basically just lets you cast enlarge on yourself and gives you a bunch of temporary hit points. A better version of enlarge. And you also get topple the big folk. Dealing additional damage equal to your proficiency bonus on a hit. Large, huge, or gargantuan creatures take an additional 2 to 12 piercing damage and must succeed a saving throw or fall prone. Incredible weapon. But the cost of it may or may not be worth it. Before we leave, though, there is something over here that is also worth grabbing. Another one of the sadly best items in the game. Is there anything on the Myrmidon? Might as well check before we leave. No, it's not. But over here we do have the Helm of Baldur, which if we examine, Baldur's vitality. The helmet heals you 2 hit points at the beginning of every turn. You have a +1 bonus to armor class and to saving throws. You have stun immunity, and attackers cannot crit hit you or critically hit you. Incredible helmet as well.
Worm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Baldur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
Thank you, Onsor. I appreciate it, bud. And the question is, who do we give this to? I think, honestly, it might be good on Shadowheart. Because right now we just have this, which is good, but... like getting +2 healing at the beginning of every turn, would that not give her... Blade Ward and... Bless every turn? It looks goofy as hell, by the way. Just in case you were curious. Yeah, I think that's probably good for her. I mean, Wapira's Crown is also great, but... I don't know. Healing every turn seems pretty lit. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Like I said, as if we need whatever reason to not trust or like the Emperor, he gives us a new one every time he speaks. So, hopefully you guys did end up enjoying that one. It's a great, great lore dump. In all seriousness, like, in terms of the storytelling, unfucking believable. I love it so much, but God, I don't like the Emperor. But that is really cool. I really enjoy this game. This game is fucking incredible. Stuff like that just blows my mind. So shout out to the writing team for that. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Only a few more things left to do. I think next time we start wrapping up our companion's quest, starting with perhaps no, I think we do Astarion first. I think we go vampire hunting next episode. Thank you guys again. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.